So the new Amazon Firestick Select is out tomorrow. I'll be getting mine. I'll be putting it through the paces. But what Amazon have done in the meantime is they've quickly or quietly renamed one of the most popular Fire Sticks and given it a new name, which is the Amazon Firestick 4K Plus. Now, I believe the reason why they're doing this is to make sure that people understand that the Select model of the Fire Stick, which comes out tomorrow, is the budget, is the basic, it's the cut down version of the standard Fire Stick, whereas the normal Amazon 4K Fire Stick is the more powerful device, has more RAM, has the ability to side load, it runs Android. I think for that reason, they've given it the Plus name. In fact, let's jump over to Amazon. So we can see on the Amazon website, this is the new device, the Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K Select. It even says that the newest model. I think it's one of the reasons that somebody browsing Amazon would come across this. They'll see that, oh, this is the newest model, therefore it must be the most powerful or the best device. Let me get this one. They buy it and then quickly find out that this is not an amazing device and they want to return it to Amazon very quickly. So if I just scroll down, we can see it already has some poor reviews. Keep scrolling down and we can see now, so you've got the basic, ultra basic Fire TV Stick HD. You've got this brand new device, which is the 4K Select at $40. And this was the previous Fire TV Stick 4K, and it now has a new name Plus. If I just click on that for a second, we can see at the top here, they actually give you the option that you want to have the old name. And if you look in the box now, you see the box name just says Fire TV Stick 4K. Now, if I select, give me the new name, I now get the brand new name, even though obviously it's the same stick. But just to show you that this is more powerful than the basic version, this now has the Plus name after it. And just looking at the specs, guys, you can see compared to the 4K Select, the 4K Plus does have Dolby Vision. No Dolby Vision over here. Scrolling down, it supports true Dolby Atmos audio. This one just supports Dolby encoded audio. We can see they both have 8 gig storage, but this one has 2 gigs RAM, whereas the 4K Select only has 1 gig. I mean, you know, for a brand new device in 2025, even just for Amazon to think that let's just try and get away with 1 gig, I think is a bit cheeky. But it goes back to the fact that Vega is going to be super lean, super cut down, running Linux, is not going to have the traditional Android blow, which is why they believe that with 1 gig, you'll still be able to get acceptable performance. And again, my device will be here tomorrow. So if you guys are interested in seeing a review, seeing what that device can do, see if in fact I can actually try to sideload on it, make sure you are subscribed with all notifications. Thank you. We can see that the Select only has Wi-Fi 5. The 4K Plus has Wi-Fi 6. Supports picture-in-picture and a few other things. So really, again, even though this is the latest, newest version from Amazon, somebody buying this, unless they're looking for just a most basic streamer, a more like a Roku device type streamer where you get the device, you use your standard applications, and that's pretty much it. That's all you do on the device. Maybe if that's your use case, then you may be happy with this. But I think for the majority of people, they will definitely spend an extra $10, get the 4K Plus, get a true Android-based device where they can sideload, install their favorite third-party applications, and really just have some level of control on the device. Whereas the 4K Select, completely locked out, no sideloading, only applications from the Amazon App Store, and of course it runs Vega, so no Android applications on here. And I do believe a brand new Fire TV Cube, the latest generation, which will have 4 gigs RAM, which will have 32 gig storage. We can see that the current one only has 16 gig storage and 2 gigs RAM, and it will be the most fastest, most powerful Amazon device, Amazon Fire TV device you can buy once it does eventually come out. So, and lastly, just a quick word from one of our partners. IPVanish are now doing RAM-only servers, which means you get blazing fast performance. These servers, your VPN servers, do not actually have any kind of hard disks or any kind of solid state disk. There's just no physical storage on these servers. Everything is done in RAM. And as you guys know, the minute you switch off your machine, you switch off your server, everything in that RAM is now totally clear. So if you guys are mega privacy conscious, you want to make sure there's no kind of data logging, no kind of monitoring. Your VPN provider should have a no logs policy, which means they're not logging anything, nothing is being stored. But just the fact of having RAM only servers really means that there's just no logging whatsoever, because those servers just don't have any kind of storage. And this is something they've only rolled out in the last couple of weeks. So if you are thinking about signing up for a VPN, I personally do recommend IPVanish. I have been partnered with them for more than 5 years. During that time, I have looked at other VPNs like Surfshark, like Express, like Nord, but in all cases, I always come back to IPVanish just for that consistent speed, the consistent reliability. the ability to have unlimited connections. And now with the fact they have RAM-only servers really just adds to the positives. And in the current climate, everybody should be using a VPN just for your own privacy, just for your own protection. And IPVanish is the VPN I personally recommend. Using my link does help support the channel. So many thanks for doing that. Do have a look in the video description and pinned comment if you want to take up this special offer. So really appreciate your support. Do leave me a comment below if you see the Lightning server on your device, and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys real soon. Thanks.